Sorry, I didn't realize I was going to cause that much drama. I apologize. That's all on me. I'll take full responsibility of that.
Hi, hello, we're live.
Hey,
Hi.
everybody.
Sup,
We're
bitches?
live.
How's it hanging?
Loose, I hope.
You know,
Damn.
doing good.
I mean, that's not good for everybody.
Yeah, I don't think everyone should be loose. It's a mess.
Some people have preferences.
I was listening to the podcast, last week's podcast, so I could catch myself up on what you guys were talking about before I got in.
Oh,
So-
you mean the vamp for the vamp for an hour and a half?
45-minute vamp.
Yes, and what is it? The Zac Efron talk. So
Yeah.
so now there's context to that photo, which reminded me. So like today, I just did a drive to just like get out of the house and move my car.
Of course.
All that. So I was listening to the podcast, and then right when that part happened, it reminded me. Oh, I should have got the meme, but there was like that stupid meme with like Nicolas Cage, but it was like on his ribs, and it was like a face of his ribs, and it said rib cage. Have you ever seen that
Oh,
meme?
yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of when I thought of Zac Efron.
Speaking of Nicolas Cage, did you guys
And I
see...
think it's really gross that you guys were talking about biting and licking through shirts. I just think that's a really horrible thing to imagine. Like, just imagine walking up to someone and then just seeing, like, moving things. And it's just like, yo, what's wrong with your shirt?
Well,
Oh, my
Steph,
bad.
that's what happens when you're not here.
We need your presence as like, oh, well, we don't want to say anything that's like too gross for Steph. So it reins us back just by you being here with us.
Jesus Christ. Well, it's nice to be back. It's
Can
been fun.
I get validation, and can someone just please appreciate my editing joke I put in the beginning?
Yeah, that was so
Clapping
good.
part?
I haven't laughed
Shut up,
so
you two.
hard.
I know you two don't listen.
So good.
Wait, was it the clapping part?
No.
What did I miss?
Me and Jordan are the worst.
Yeah. See, I don't think anyone in chat listens because they don't need to. They are here for the live show.
I mean, I don't need to,
But
but I
well,
want to.
for us, it's different because we want some kind of connective tissue between podcasts. So we remind ourselves what we did last week because otherwise we'll forget.
Yeah.
I forget
Right.
the podcasts like as I'm editing them. That's kind of, if anyone has noticed, and I know Jen is like the only person who's ever said anything out loud, but there's no unique bodies to the podcast posts. It is the same like summary on every podcast post in like iTunes and Stitcher and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, you used to, though, because
I
I
used
tried
to.
to look back, and then I saw how it got generic, and I was like, never mind. I can't rely on this.
Because
I
you don't
think this
understand how
podcast
much
is
work
about-
that is.
Yeah, it's
Because
No,
I-
it
yeah,
is.
exactly,
It's
it's
a lot of
work.
work.
I never really got good at keeping notes. So by the time of the edit, I'd forgotten most of the podcast except for the last 20 minutes. So
That's
unless you
fair.
wanted like a summary of the last 20 minutes of every podcast, like I would literally jump back just so I could make 4 sentences for the little summary. And I just gave up. I'm like, fuck it. I don't think anyone's really paying attention. I never really pay attention to them. And I assume the world is like me. So I just gave up altogether, and I just copy and paste the same thing every episode now.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But no, what my editing joke, which I was pleased with, is right in like the first couple minutes when we were talking like Steph's gone, she's pulling in too much attention, and then I was saying Jordan and Leland are too funny, and that I cut jokes out, and Jordan was kind of yes-anding that, saying that you get cut off all the time, and I cut you off right in the middle of that sentence. Like a very obvious edit, and it made me giggle.
That's a good one.
There you go.
But I just had to explain the jokes. Now I feel like a real asshole.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's
Some people in chat can really see me as being a diva. So
A Devo.
I'm known to whip it.
I have something I would like to bring to the table as an odd thing.
What do you got, buddy?
So this last week, the household was watching some Australian comedian sketch ladies, very very funny, and they do a fake cooking show. And that's their shtick. And at one point during the fake cooking show, one of the ladies just had a baby, so they're making the jokes about, oh, now that we have had babies, we need to do like safe baby food for our bodies, blah blah blah, kind of thing. And the joke in the show is that she's going to cook her placenta because that's a thing that apparently people do.
Yeah, people do that.
Okay, so Scott made a joke that's cannibalism, and I had never really thought about it like that before. So the question is now to the table, is one eating's oneself parts considered cannibalism or not?
Absolutely it is.
Because it
People
is...
eat boogers, does that make them a cannibal?
I don't think so, because that's not like internal meat or tissue like this is. Like a placenta, like people freeze it and then they make like placenta bars and they like eat it later because it's healthy or whatever. I don't know.
There was a movie, there was a Tartan Extreme movie, like one of those Asian horrors. I think it was called like Wonton. No, not Wonton. I think it was called like Dumpling. But basically, you would use the placenta or actually, you know what? It might have just been a baby. I think they just killed babies and then put it in the dumplings to make you more youthful. Apparently. There's all this, like, nutrition and stuff in it that, like...
There's a big difference between a baby and a placenta.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that it got real dark, but I think... No,
you're right.
The placenta part was at least one of the things. It was one or the other. It was either a baby or just the placenta. But they went in dumplings, and it's supposed to be youthful.
Steven makes a good point. Acceptable cannibalism by, social standards.
Yeah, but that's like, I've heard that.
I guess my thing is I have never thought about it as cannibalism until the joke was made, and now I can't stop thinking about it being cannibalism.
I really can't think of an argument unless the definition of cannibalism is so specific that you have to eat somebody else. I mean, I guess if a couple have a baby and the partner who didn't have the baby eat some of the placenta as well, then that's straight up cannibalism.
Yeah. Shout out to LFP214 for following us.
That's Dawn and
Thank
Lauren.
you for that.
Everybody say hi.
Oh, hey.
Hi!
LFP214.
Yep, he just wrote that's what you just said. I was like, who the fuck is that?
They just let the
Oh yeah, I shared on Facebook and I tagged everyone, so it's
they just automatically
being shared
generate
more.
a name.
No, that's their initials and whatnot.
Oh, there you go. They made an account.
LFP.
Oh,
That's
I see what you mean.
That's okay. You don't need to know their full name right now. It's fine. That's their names.
They don't have last names.
Well, I thought Don and Lauren was one person.
Just like I don't have a real name to them.
Yeah, it's like Cher, right?
Yeah.
Like there's just that's it.
Yeah. Okay.
But so I just until it was brought to my attention, honestly, I never thought about it as a placenta eating as cannibalism. So now I can't stop thinking about it. Jordan, you were like, yes, right away, no questions.
Yeah, because you're eating a part of a human being. That's cannibalism.
Correct, but it's your own body.
It's self-cannibalism.
So I Googled it.
Oh no.
Good.
And there was like somebody's article, but this is just the headline. I cooked my wife's placenta. Here's how it tasted. right? That's what it says.
I already don't like where this is
And
going.
Yeah.
And then I started reading, like, you know, the little description that it kind of says on the bottom. And then it goes, the sesame oil amplified the flavor of the broth, and the subtle taste of placenta gradually revealed itself. It was like beef, only very delicate.
Why is this so
Soft notes
erotic?
that suitably matched its gentle texture.
Why is this person so fucking horny for eating placenta?
I don't know. It's awful.
I mean,
That
how
was
much?
a Cosmopolitan
I would
post.
fucking
How much
drink a
nutrition
gallon.
can you actually get from it? Like,
I mean,
Apparently
I think
a lot.
Factually, there is a lot. I think factually there is a lot, but that don't mean
Yeah.
we have to eat it. Like I'll drink a fucking
This
gallon of
guy's
thick
just-
water before eating any placenta.
I don't know. That thick water was pretty rough, bro.
I still have it. I didn't finish it.
Oh, you can't. It says right on the bottle. You can't leave it out for like more than 2 days. It goes bad.
Oh, I've thrown
well,
mine.
this is gone.
Water can go bad.
Thick water can.
Because
Thick water
because
can?
there's shit in it that will kill you. Apparently.
Well, see, that's why I drank all of mine.
It's like tomato sauce. You can't leave it out, or otherwise it turns to poison.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't leave it out because you shouldn't leave out food.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, you were supposed to refrigerate it after opening and then use it within 14 days.
Just like tomato sauce.
I mean, it's been cold. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to drink
No,
it.
I threw mine out right away.
I finished
Um,
mine, so
I want to keep the bottle, though. I found out Rihanna's, like, face product stuff. She has this, like, liquid stuff that you put on your face after you wash it, and it's called thick water.
I thought
And it looks like a little syrup, and you just kind of, like, put it on your face, and it's supposed to just, like, moisturize.
I thought you were about to tell us that Rihanna has her own brand of thick water.
Not for drinking, it's for your face. It's called thick water.
How many?
It also is called thick water.
But how many
I don't know how many
Cs?
C's. Let me find out. Thick water Rihanna. Thick.
People don't even eat fucking cow placentas. I mean,
Most people don't eat
Hey, look.
placenta, period. Like, we only know it's a thing because it is so weird you have to tell your friends about it. So, like, it's a word-of-mouth thing. But, like, the percentage of people has got to be so fucking
Sorry.
tiny.
It's not thick water. It's called fat water.
fat
That's
water.
totally different.
how many
Called
T's?
fat water. One T. Fat water poured refining
pH
toner
or F? Is it-
serum.
Yeah.
Yeah, pH or FAs.
Oh, FA. It's FAT. It's not like Fat Farms. She just used fat water.
Because with the pH balance, it would make so much sense for PHAT.
I hate you.
Rihanna needs to call us. We got ideas.
Rihanna.
She's fun. I like her.
She's fun. You don't know her.
Hey,
Don't.
you don't know who I know.
It's true. Steph is
Yeah,
very popular.
fair. I don't know who you know. That is true.
Yeah, she got a point.
But I feel, because you talk a lot, that if you knew Rihanna, it would have been brought up at this point already.
Well, that's also true.
That's her one secret.
That's the one thing she doesn't talk about.
No one knows. No one knows this, but I know Rihanna.
Steph,
It's just,
Riri.
oh no! And she like fades away because she wasn't supposed to reveal that.
Somewhere right now, she perked up because her spider sense tingles. She's like, she's talking about me, that bitch. Now, imagine I said that in whatever Jamaican accent she has. I don't know where she's from.
Patois. Is that what it's called? Partois?
Is she Barbados? Jamaican? What accent?
Barbados.
Where is she from again? Barbados.
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 I honestly, you could show me a map, I wouldn't know where the fuck that's at.
I wouldn't know. where that is
Leland.
either.
What? I'm not a geographer.
No, I also don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Bitch
know.
coming at me. Shit, I just found out Puerto Rico isn't where I thought Puerto Rico was.
Where did you think Puerto
So-
Rico was?
Where did...
I thought it was up near like New York area. I don't know why.
What?
But it's cold up there.
No,
I
I
don't
meant
think
like,
it ever gets cold in Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico is northwest of Barbados.
Quit looking
That's why
at a
he
map
doesn't
and
know
sounding
where
smart.
Barbados is.
I am literally looking at a map right now.
I think I was just assuming that, like, little Puerto Rico is actually near, like, Puerto Rico. Look, I don't know where Jennifer Lopez got on the 6 at. I'm just telling you, I thought the shit was up in New York area.
So Little Italy downtown in San Diego must be near actual Italy by the same train of
no,
logic.
because I know look, I know Europe, and I know where the boot's at.
Were you about to say Big Italy?
Big Italy versus Little Italy?
Little Italy's a scrapper.
Sorry, this is really gross, and I know it's not out in topic anymore, but I started
Back to
scrolling more on
placentas.
that
Here we go.
Oh, good. So glad we're going back to this shit.
This is going to be called
Yeah,
the placenta episode.
Hold on.
What everyone's going to remember.
Yeah, no, it just, like, it's showing what he used for this soup recipe. Like, he's full on cooking it like soup. Like, full on soup. And then he said, we brought the entire pot to the hospital where Diane was recovering. People thought it was chicken soup.
No. You leave the jellyfish in the pail by the woman. You don't take it home with you.
Did they season it?
Yeah, they seasoned it.
Oh, yeah, they seasoned
Okay.
it.
Remember how
He put,
romantically
like,
he waxed
fresh-
about the fucking, like, olive oils and shit he was doing?
No, I blacked that out.
Question.
No, it was sesame oil. He drizzled sesame oil for more flavor, a little bit of rice wine, a pinch of salt, fresh cut ginger, and 2 slices of placenta, which is
Slices?
about 2 ounces.
Wait, slices? How?
It ain't a brisket.
It's 2 ounces.
Fuck me.
How?
Yeah, I'm like reading it. She took a spoonful. She took her first sip and detected alcohol immediately. Then she spooned a bit of placenta in her mouth. In seconds, she declared, pretty good. She left 1 taste for me. The food writer. And that's the end of the article.
God, I don't like this.
How much? Okay, how?
Dude, there's pictures.
No.
It looks
No.
We're not
So
doing
many
it.
questions.
We're not posting it. No,
No.
we're not
How
posting it.
big is a
It's just
placenta?
strange.
Big enough to surround the baby.
Big enough to hold. Yeah, it's big enough to hold a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much does it feed? 4?
It's the baby bag. It's a baby bag.
I mean,
It's like, that's the bag that the baby
It's a
comes
it's
in.
a
Oh,
bag of
it's like a
baby.
bread bag. It's like a bag made of
a baby
bread.
bag.
It's a
It's a
baby.
bag of babies.
fuck off.
Everything you need is in that bag.
I feel
Should have added some vinegar and made that. It's a placenta adobo. Oh God.
Ew.
no. I think Steven in chat. They fucking nailed it. Human soup for the soul. That's the joke. That's the pinnacle of all of this torture that we've gone through.
I want
So-
someone to Photoshop that book cover.
She's not listening.
Who do we put on that cover? Like, there's always a person on the on those covers. isn't it?
Stephanie. She's the only one that can have a placenta.
Why does it have to
Oh,
be
we're
me?
doing
It's
fan
her
art.
smiling.
Can it just be me and a baby bag and I'm just smiling like this?
What do you mean by baby bag, though?
A baby in a grocery bag.
The
That is
placenta
where
bag.
this is in my head.
The placenta bag
Oh,
and I'm
no.
smiling like this. And then it says, yeah, what he said. Human soup for the soul.
It's so confusing.
I have to be like in a nice like green meadow and just
Shout out to Hound Dog 5 for following us. Why?
Thank you,
Why
Hound
would you
Dog.
start following us now?
That's Dawn. I know
I
that
don't
one.
know.
That's Dawn.
That's gonna look real good on the stats this week, though, in the email. To see
Ooh, we got two new
new
followers.
follows.
How exciting.
It's true, yeah.
There you go.
40 more, and we'll get certified
We need 50. We need 50 to become affiliate.
affiliate. That's what I'm thinking.
And we have
Yeah.
more than enough people watching to. Yeah, we
Get us
just need the followers to get
us
affiliate.
Followers.
Well, we're not gonna get any followers with this fucking placenta talk.
You never know.
Some people are curious.
I mean, on
Did
one
you hear
hand,
what they were talking about?
I am very
talking about placenta.
on one hand, I'm very sorry that I brought it up because it did consume a large portion of my Sunday day at work thinking about this. But also,
fine.
I was going to text you in the thread, and then I was like, no, this is a topic.
Placenta's not a thing that holds the baby, guys. I don't know anything about bodies. And I'm the one who
DeMonico had a kid this year, so I would trust them as...
He's more knowledgeable than I am, definitely.
They know more than us.
Crying out loud, I said
but I'm not about to go back on this
the
joke.
baby came in a bag.
I've committed to the bit, so as far as LoRC canon goes, babies go in the placenta. That's how it works here in the LoRC verse.
Oh, I'm dying.
Oh, no, wait. So the baby's in the embryonic sac, right?
Yeah, that's what I called the bag, the baby bag.
Yeah.
It's a sack.
There it is. Placenta that feeds the baby. Yeah.
All right,
there
so
we
then it's
go.
definitely an organ, so then
Oh.
it's definitely cannibalism.
Yeah.
Yes. There's
All right,
never.
So
there was
wait,
never.
okay, okay,
a
you
doubt
first, and then
that
I've
it
got to
wasn't
bring something up.
cannibalism.
So go ahead.
There was a thin line in my head that was trying to find a hole in the argument, and that was
Yeah, me too.
If a placenta is considered like a byproduct of the body of the birthing baby making thing, then maybe that's the loophole. Maybe that's the loophole that it's not technically by definition cannibalism. I'm not going to step any farther and make it any grosser. But if it is considered an organ, then I think definitively, against any definition that I haven't looked up, it has to be cannibalism.
Yeah.
So let's say cannibalism is something that you suddenly realize you're into, and
It starts with the placenta. That's where you start.
right, but what do you season? Like, what is your seasoning of choice?
Depends on the
sauce?
person.
Well,
Little Frank's hot sauce.
I mean, I feel
put
like
some sweet baby rays.
like oh shit, girl,
Yeah.
Sweet Baby Ray's Hawaiian is legit. Steven, fuck you and your lemon pepper bullshit. This ain't 1995 and my mom's on
Whoa,
the
whoa,
diet.
whoa!
Lemon
You stay off of lemon
pepper.
pepper, sir.
Lemon pepper wings are
Delicious.
good.
Oh my
Man.
god!
Lemon pepper is great.
They got lemon pepper wet at Buffalo Wild Wings now.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, during the 90s, my mom was on the lemon pepper diet, and everything we had lemon pepper on it to the point where I was like, bitch, you got to stop putting it on there. Not everything needs it. Mac and cheese don't need lemon pepper on it. You know, it's like,
I mean,
I
pepper.
don't even season my mac and cheese.
we are a lemon pepper.
We're all lemon pepper.
I don't know. I think Steph's right. A little baby Ray's is pretty good. I mean, I'd like to maybe a little teriyaki.
Mix it up in some ramen.
I mean, let's not go crazy.
Ugh.
I don't know. I feel once you move into a soup here, in my brain, like if it's on a spot, like a spigot being spun, wrong.
Yeah.
In a soup, wrong. But you know, like on a side dish,
Do you think you
Like-
could
like it's
skewer
sashimi?
placenta?
no, I'm talking about straight up cannibalism now.
Oh, okay.
I moved on.
Okay. Honestly, I'm way more comfortable joking about like eating actual people than eating placenta.
K barbecue placenta.
Ooh.
You can't
Put it
you
right on
can't
the
tell
fucking grill.
anything. Yeah.
I bet it shrinks. I bet there's a lot of water in there. This is fucking gross.
But that's the juices. That's the nutrition juices.
we
What
may have
is
got
this
more
show?
followers tonight, but I guarantee we lost listeners. Next week we are losing listeners.
The fuck are they talking about?
All right. Well, what would you like to talk about, Anthony?
I don't know.
Domenico 62
Exactly.
is now following us.
I had I had something before the podcast, and I felt so confident that it was in my head that I didn't write it down, and now I forgot.
Well,
No.
That's my life.
All right,
I'm
Jordan.
sorry. I hope it comes to you later. Why did that
Steph,
real quiet?
Because
Yes.
Leland threw it to Jordan.
What?
you didn't say nothing, so I moved on.
Okay,
Steph,
here, I've got-
how
I've-
goes? How, I was
have a
going to
que-
ask
I have
Steph
a
how
question.
goes the not having the COVID.
Okay, well, yes, that is
Oh!
important. That is important.
It's been going good, but I feel like I've just been wasting time.
Well,
Yeah, we know the chat is blowing up all day long.
Yeah, like I just feel like I've been, that I could have been doing other things better.
Oh, I have an idea.
Which is fine.
Do something.
I mean, like, okay, so
What a revelation!
like, what is
You
it?
have hobbies.
Okay. Yeah. We had New Year. Hey, we had New Year's. That was fine. I mean, I feel like I'm just like wasting time during the day, and then by the time it gets 3, 4, or 5, I'm like, oh shit, what did I do with my day? And then I start like staying up, and then go. Oh, I've been sleeping in. I've been staying up till like 1 or 2, and then sleeping until like 9.
Oh, good. I have someone I
Which
can
I don't
message
ever
it.
do.
That's still 8 hours of sleep.
This
Yeah,
is
she's
fair.
just staying up late. That's all. She's not
Yeah,
saying
I've
she's
just
not
been staying
sleeping.
up
She's
late.
just saying
Yeah.
the whole sleep schedule is shifted.
What else? I finished all of Broadchurch. Still love David Tennant.
Now you have to watch Grace Point, the
Oh, yeah, I wanna
American
watch
version
that
of
too.
Broadchurch. Still starring David Tennant
He
though.
knows how to work.
I watched an episode of Unbelievable, and that was
I was really close to making the joke,
That-
but I know what that show's about, and so I don't want to.
yeah. No, I had to look that up if it was actually real. So it's based on a true story. So I was just like, oh damn, yeah. So I watched that. What else have I been doing? I've been playing a lot of Tomb Raider. So I'm like clearing the map so I can finally beat the game.
Yeah, but here's the thing. That game's kind of boring though, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're
Is this the
forcing
last
yourself.
one?
The apocalypse?
The one where Laura
Yeah.
Croft causes
Let
all
me
her
tell
own
you,
problems.
Jordan pointed this fact out when we were talking about Tomb Raider the other day. So, okay, so like in Tomb Raider, a lot of the times you'll have like, you don't have to clear the map if you don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of different like tombs that you can raid. You don't
What?
have to do them. I do them because you're a Tomb Raider.
It's
you
in the
know,
name.
you raid tombs. You got to. So we were laughing because Jordan would talk about how, like, even though she's you say what you said exactly. She's an explorer.
Oh yeah.
And you go in, but she like goes in and takes all these fucking artifacts, and then she goes into a tomb that no one's been into for like how many fucking years, and then she completely breaks it on the way leaving so that no one can ever look at that place again.
true.
Which is true.
She's the world's worst
She
archaeologist.
destroys
She
everything.
deliberately like collapses like cave entrances and temples and shit, so no one else can.
Not,
Well, it's just
not
like,
deliberately, just
you go
just by
through
her
it.
going into these ancient tombs,
Oh.
they just shatter as she goes through them. And you're like, oh,
You're always-
this artifact from ancient Sumatra, its prices never will be seen again. Throws in her back pocket and keeps on going, like
So every
Yeah, and then
Every
next thing you
tomb
know,
is set to
something
self-destruct.
happens.
basically.
okay.
Yeah. So you're always like crawling out of like this building that's shattering, and then you have to do all these like you go through a little area, you're kind of timed where everything's falling apart around you, and you have to run to the very end, and then it's gone. No one can ever look at that place again because it's now closed forever.
And she didn't take no
And
pictures,
you already
nothing.
No tourism.
You already took everything.
Yeah, no, she's really bad.
Kind of terrible. In that last
Also,
game.
yes, Hound Dog, you cannot send us
Yeah.
bits because we are not affiliates yet. If we get to 50 followers, then we'll talk.
Wait, are bits a thing on Twitch?
Yeah, bits are basically just
tell your
another
friends.
thing for money.
Oh, because I thought he
Yeah.
meant bits like how we say bits, as in like jokes and
Like-
like concepts and things.
Oh.
Why can't we send you bits?
Little bit.
From that you thought. So you want them to send us your jokes, guys?
Yeah, like
we'll say them
send
live
us
on air.
topics and things like that. The things we ask for at the end of every podcast. Send us topic
yeah, the ones
ideas.
that we say to email us at
Listen, we are very liberal with what a bit
at
is.
gmail.com.
It's true.
I don't think considering like, hey, throw us your ideas and jokes. That's still all bits.
It's true.
But I didn't
That
know
is true.
bits was a thing on Twitch because this is literally the only thing I do with Twitch. I don't watch nothing on Twitch.
Oh, no, you should watch on Twitch my streams.
Where
Twitch.tv
though? I
slash
don't
Jordan
know.
is a bear. You gotta follow me. I don't announce it, but if you follow me, you get the little notification saying, "Hey, Jordan's live." Then you go, "Oh shit, Jordan's live."
But
And you just
what could
tune
I
in.
watch on Twitch when you're not live?
Don't.
You
Oh,
piece of
you
shit.
can watch me.
How do I find you though?
You can find me by following Stephanoids at Twitch. I post stuff. We've been playing games.
And if the
Me and Jordan were playing.
She's gonna say it wrong.
We were here too.
Oh, she actually said it right this time.
Yes, I've been saying it wrong. I've been saying we are here.
and if you two aren't on, is there
Two.
someone else I could watch?
Nah.
Yeah, Jen.
Yeah, let's watch Cornbread.
CORMBREB.
Yes.
All right, there. That's
She'll,
done.
she'll be really excited when she listens to the podcast on Monday.
I'm a little disappointed she
Oh.
wasn't in the chat tonight for the
Oh,
placenta
boy.
composition. I feel she had
Hey,
thoughts.
Jen, send us your thoughts to email lrcpodcast@gmail.com.
Leland will
something
read it
real
on
good.
air next week.
all right, I have a question for
Yes.
Steph.
I have an answer probably for
So,
Anthony.
Steph, you've mentioned and brought up repeatedly that you give blood because you have the universal blood, correct? Yeah.
Yeah, and I have this special in my that special thing in my blood for like babies.
She has a special enzyme that's beneficial to babies.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yes.
and
up.
placentas.
We're done with it.
Steph's going to add to her... Steph's going to add
Don't
to her
tell me what to
bio.
do.
I have a great placenta.
On Twitter. What?
I own a delicious placenta.
Ew, gross.
And
she was
you're
worth the least
I don't
76
remember my
cans.
number. What was my number? It was low.
Yes, it was very low. It was like 4 camels.
It's like 43, 42.
That's,
I remember
it's
us
not
being
that's
very
terrible.
We figured the one woman on the show would be worth way more. Anyway,
Yeah.
so you give blood regularly. I gave blood just this Sunday, and it's the first.
I was surprised.
It's the first time in well over 10 years, because I guess I'm just real stingy with my blood.
You also don't like needles,
I don't
right?
like needles. Yeah, not a fan.
Okay.
Not a
yeah.
fan. Whole process uncomfortable.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, as someone who has more experience, what is the rest of your day like? How do you feel the rest of your day when you give blood?
I felt
Yeah?
fine. I donate blood and then I eat that snack or drink an apple juice like they have in their little snack bar. I wait the 15 minutes before leaving. They tell you not to heavy lift, drink lots
Yeah.
of water, all that. I've been fine. I haven't gotten any
So you
reaction.
haven't gotten like dizzy or lightheaded or anything like that? You feel completely normal? Because I gave blood, and then I had promised my dad I'd help him out clearing the garage.
Yeah.
Which I missed all the actual heavy work. But even just kind of walking
Okay, good.
around and like carrying some little stuff, I kept getting like lightheaded, and I had to stop several times. Like
Were you drinking water?
I bought some Gatorade. That's like water.
So no.
It's got electrolytes.
No.
Look,
That's sodium.
let's be
Plants
honest.
crave.
Anthony, no. Anthony, let's be honest. This is why. You don't
Did
eat,
you eat
and you don't
beforehand?
drink water. Your body isn't adaptable to just
Yeah,
give
did you
blood
eat
without having
beforehand?
consequentions. And you
At a
know
row
I'm
of
right,
donuts?
and I love you, but
you
you
At a
know
row
meal?
of mini donuts.
Like a meal.
No.
I had a donut. So you put sugar back in your body on an empty
No,
stomach.
that was
after
before.
taking
What
out a
color
lot of
was your
stuff
blood
from
when it came out?
I didn't want to look.
Wait,
Pure
did they,
black.
How long did they mention at all? Was it long? Did it take you
No.
long to fill the
No,
bag?
apparently I
was that
filled the bag
fast?
real quick. They specifically mentioned like
Okay.
that was pretty fast.
Yeah, they said that to me too.
Which
I feel like that means you have high blood pressure.
Maybe
Which-
they say it to everybody.
yes,
They check you though.
yeah.
They
Last
check
year,
you before you even.
last year my blood pressure was huge. My cholesterol was huge. So I don't know. My blood pressure was much better today, or not today. Sunday when I had the blood taken.
Sunday.
And I'm going to check because you can go to the San Diego Blood and they'll tell you what the tests results are now, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Yeah.
cholesterol is one of them, which is good because for several reasons I haven't gone back to my doctor to get more blood work done to see if my improved diet and
Yeah.
medication has improved that situation. But at least I haven't fallen down with a heart attack, so goals.
Yeah.
But
Silver linings.
yeah, like yes,
Yeah.
if I wanted to rationalize it, yes, I don't eat a lot. And that is definitely going to be a factor. I had a 6 mini cinnamon donuts before going in, and I had 2 Nutter Butters on the way out. Like, yes, these are...
Dude, they tell you to eat a full meal.
I mean, I did within a few hours.
Within a
No,
few
you
hours.
ate before.
Oh, before.
This is the same edible question I had with you last time, where I was just like, "How long did you?" I was like, "Did you eat before you took it?" And you're like, "Yeah,
All right, that
I
didn't
ate
make
like
it-
2
that's-
hours ago." And I was like, "I don't think
That
that's
still doesn't
you
make
need
sense
eat
to me.
Beforehand.
That still doesn't make sense to me that the edible didn't hit for hours until I ate. That makes no fucking sense.
Well, they usually tell you when you eat or at least what I was told is if you take something, you usually take it with food, so it gets absorbed within the food.
I ate the edible.
That's not enough. It needs to absorb into something. That's like you taking a daily vitamin and not eating beforehand.
So
Like, you need to eat
the
something
edible
beforehand.
went in my mouth, down my esophagus, into my tummy, and was just like hitchhiking, waiting for food to show up before it got into my system. It just sat there, refusing to be
Absorbing
digested.
something.
It don't make no fucking
It
sense.
needed.
It doesn't.
I don't know,
Honestly, yeah,
man.
it doesn't make any sense to me at all.
It doesn't. Now it is
I
what
was just
happened.
told you need to eat preferably when you take stuff, so it absorbs.
I thought basically anytime
Keyword absorbs.
something goes in your mouth and you swallow it, just your stomach starts squirting acid on it, and then that's when stuff gets dissolved. And
It's a little acid party there all the time, breaking down enzymes and whatever.
Yeah.
I went to school.
Also, hi, Roseanne.
I just didn't go to college.
Yeah, no. I know.
I went to college. I have no idea what we're talking about.
So I was curious.
But yeah,
I was curious
no.
because my experience, like I said, common sense is large in part because I did not eat enough. Period, and that's why I
Ew.
was pretty lightheaded through the most of the day. But I did want to ask what your experiences were, in case maybe I'm not that
Yeah.
far off. And going to court low, does affect most people in at least some way. Apparently, I'm wrong.
I don't know. I've been really good about actually eating like a full meal or
Well,
like
now
an
you're just
actual,
throwing it in my face.
before. Well, I mean, it's like getting a tattoo. Hey, eat a full meal before we start slicing your arm up.
I wouldn't know
Okay.
anything about that.
I've always been told
Yeah,
to eat
yeah.
before, so I was like, okay, and drink a lot of water, and a lot of water later on.
Well, that's
Well,
because
that
they're
too.
afraid you might
Also
pass
true.
out. Which I did.
Yeah.
So I can
Not the one I was
validate that
there
that is
for,
a
though,
thing
yeah?
that happens.
Okay.
No, this was the one you weren't there
Are they
for.
still checking your body for antibodies for COVID? They were doing that for people who donated blood. It kind of just happens. They check your
Yeah,
blood anyways if
I
you have
assume
antibodies.
I assume that they probably did.
Oh, yeah. Check your results later. They might tell you if you have any.
No,
Yeah.
but he found that he
Yo,
was
my
pregnant.
percent
And
is
that's
popping.
wild.
Yeah, no, I get.
That's the name of this episode.
I don't like that at all. Jesus Christ.
Placenta popping?
Placenta pop.
Oof. Ugh.
Placenta's be popping.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I can't give blood on the fact that one, I don't like needles, but I tried to in high school once, and they were taking my blood pressure, and literally it kept going up as I sat there waiting for them to take it. And at one point, the woman was like, "Look, this ain't just gonna work." She's like, "You just can't relax."
I mean,
so I was like, "Yeah, no shit." So I'm out.
I mean, every
She
time
gave
I
me the
show up
extra
to blood
credit for
bank with a
doing it
bag of
anyway.
blood, they don't want to take it, and I don't understand why.
This fucking guy.
Shut up.
And it's
Right?
perfectly good
Yeah.
blood. I don't know why they
So
won't
what? It's
take
in a
it.
grocery bag. You know what?
It's got to be
See,
a
I
race
thought
thing.
about donating too, but I was just like, I really shouldn't yet. So I'll wait.
Yes, Steffi should probably wait.
Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait till like
Did you not hear about
I mean, I'm
that
fine.
that one hospital where like 50 people got infected because a dude was asymptomatic, was walking around in a inflatable costume thing?
Oh my god, that's awful.
There are more questions in that statement than I have answers for. But like, why was he in
Thought
a
it was
suit would
safe,
be the first
but
one.
it's a ventilated suit.
Wait, so instead of like putting on a mask or something normal, he decided I'll wear a Tyrannosaurus Rex outfit to protect myself from the COVID.
Yeah.
Even though there's a vent or
then he
an
just
air
blew
machine
it to
in there,
everyone
logically.
else?
Yeah.
Wait.
Look. The
I
COVID
would
situation.
like to see that
Motive?
man
The
killed.
no,
Like,
no.
was he just trying to cheer people
I
up?
don't know what
and
the
then-
motive is, but the COVID situation in America is getting way worse.
Oh, yeah, it's
We have
awful.
entered a sequel of 2020.
I heard someone from England brought something into San Diego.
Yes, a new strain.
Yeah, the new strain is here now.
There should be no one traveling.
Traveling is still
I thought
I
we
don't
weren't
know,
allowing
no,
people
no,
into the
it's the
country.
other way around. England's not letting us in.
We can't travel. They can.
They're like, here, you know what? Go back to your country.
And they were like,
America.
"Hey, you know where I want to go?"
I wanted to see if it's
America.
actually as crazy as they say
Why?
on the news. Turns out it is.
True.
Dude, I watched Death
Oh,
to 2020. Oh my
the-
god. That was like it was really good to watch, but like also watching it, I was just like, dude, we are a joke. I'm sorry, we're a joke. It is a mess.
Demonica
Oh,
brings up a
God.
good point
Oh,
about
man.
that asshole
500
pharmacist that
doses.
purposely
No,
destroyed.
what happened to that?
He purposely destroyed 500 doses. He left it out of the
Why?
fridge.
Yeah. Oh, because he's anti-vaxxing.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it wasn't.
That's awful.
Yeah,
No, go ahead.
He's
I
a
got
fucking
nothing.
monster, and I would not miss him if he disappeared from this earth. And I don't even know him.
I mean, it's a shame that. Well, it's like that. Was it the president in Brazil
Yes.
was
I
afraid we
wish.
all would
Oh, I
get
remember
animal
hearing.
powers?
Bolsonaro's thought, oh, you probably get fucking crocodile powers.
I'm like,
Yeah, I heard about
Yeah.
this.
dude, how awesome would that be to have like one crocodile?
Just
power?
one. Oh yeah, I remember this conversation.
Oh, good.
So I heard that part of the podcast when I was going through the car wash. I was going through the car wash, and I just heard you guys talking about, yeah, I want to be an apex predator, and it's just like, oh Jesus Christ.
And that somehow translates
And then
to,
how-
I am now a cheetah person.
Yeah, how not once they said cheetah, except, oh, cheetah
Yeah.
shoes or cute cheetah heels. And then they didn't mention the cat.
I don't
at
think they
all,
say cat or
and-
cheetah. They just point out a cheetah print.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what is it? The 70s cheetah print that Leland was
Yeah.
saying, or whatever
Yeah.
year you said.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I really liked cheetah print.
Okay.
I still do. I had cheetah heels.
I'm not going to lie. I would still want to do a 14-hour podcast talking about how bad Wonder Woman is.
Hey, I enjoyed it.
I will be with you for all 14 hours. Like I will joke. We can go through that movie frame by frame and discuss
Have
how
fun
bad
with
it is.
ahead.
And I will
Like-
totally be with you on all of it. Like I've had to talk about it so many fucking times this week at the store, and not a single customer has liked it. I mean, I see probably 1,000 people a week, and not a single one customer
I'm
is
the
coming
only
and is like,
one?
I thought it was okay. No, every
No, you're
customer's
not
like,
alone,
no.
Anthony.
Me and Steph.
They're like, I wasted
enjoyed
my
Except for
time.
the only ones who are like, well, this was a fun movie.
I thought it was
Look, guys.
I mean, yes, there's a lot of questionable stuff in it, but
I didn't say I hate the movie. I just think it's bad.
It's what it sounds like.
Okay, well, Wonder Woman or what is it? What's that one other movie?
Suicide Squad
or whatever. Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
I would rather watch.
I would rather watch
Wonder
Wonder Woman again.
Yeah,
But at the same time, Will Smith
Look,
and Margot
I'm not
Robbie
saying-
are in Suicide Squad.
That's true.
Fair. Look, I'm the same way. I didn't dislike the movie to the point where I didn't find it enjoyable.
No.
I just think it's a bad movie. But I also had to do that thing that I did at the end of Phantom Menace, where I was like, "Do I need to rewatch it? Because I couldn't possibly
I
have
watched
watched
it
it
twice, and I still enjoyed it.
I mean,
I
Just
must
one
I
time
must have saw
didn't
the
cry.
I must have saw the other Phantom
Yeah,
Menace.
go
There's
in and put
another
the
one
real
out
one
there
on.
I need to watch that maybe I
I mean,
missed.
really, Wonder Woman had the funniest
Yeah,
scene
like-
of all of 2020 in any movie that came out last year, and that scene was when Wonder Woman
Really?
just figured out how to fucking fly.
Yeah,
Oh.
see, that's something I could do a couple hours on.
I mean, she flies in the comics.
No,
I
because
don't know why people have
it's
so much
established.
trouble.
It's not established in that universe that she can fly without an invisible fucking
Yeah.
jet that disappeared forever.
I didn't hate that. I didn't hate that bit.
I mean, I'll be honest. The 2 hours I can spend on the fucking ridiculousness about the invisible jet, poorly done. They could have used. She could have had magic and done
Okay.
it. That's fine. It just
Wonder
wasn't
Woman
filmed
knew
bad.
that
It was just
fucking
like, ugh.
dude was on his way to destroy the world. She's like, wait, let me stop at my apartment first and grab a golden suit.
Oh yeah, that part too. That's the one that I was just like, wait. When did you have time to get the suit that's just been in your office this
When
whole
she was
time?
flying around, Steph.
Yeah, she flew there
Why-
first.
Why didn't she just
Like she
spin?
does.
Would it have been
No.
more acceptable if she
No.
had just spun
No, I
and it
wouldn't
was
have.
on her? Would you have accepted that? Okay, well, see,
Listen,
then
all
they
right,
were.
let's not go
damned
any
good
farther
anyway.
One
into
scene
it.
where I gotta get the suit.
Let's not go any further into it. It's only been like 2 weeks since it came out. Demonaco in chat hasn't seen it. I don't want to,
Oh,
just
you're fine.
direct someone's opinion.
But like just in general, whenever she has like a costume change, like just in general, is she just holding her outfit with her? Because she seems to just be in a car and then
I
does a
assume
switcheroo, and it's like, hey, I'm in the full outfit. I even had time to put on my boot
No,
heels.
Steph, she's like Sailor Moon. She's like Sailor Moon. She just puts on the tiara
She's
and
magic.
boom, she's in the costume.
I mean, after 5-minute transformation scene.
Oh my god, I know half that fucking show was all those women just getting in their outfits. There's only like 20 seconds
And it's
of actual
great. It's a great
dialogue
20
and footage.
seconds. Look,
It is one of my top 5 favorite memes of it's a Tuxedo Mask saying my job here is done and Sailor Moon going, you didn't even do anything. Well, that is one of my favorite top 5 memes, I think. of all time.
it's really funny.
I like all those. I like all those memes that you and me will send back to each other, Anthony. Where it's the X-Men animated series, and Storm is just railing on Cyclops all the time, and it's usually where she's always just like, "Jesus Christ, Scott."
That was a fun time.
I get a kick out of those. Anthony, do you want to, because you bought that game, do you want to make this week one of those cards just to get us into it?
If we want to,
We do.
I
Yeah,
I
let's
include
do
it.
I'm down for that.
where to go? All right, so with my
I mean, New Year,
With
we'll
my Christmas
throw
money.
this in, yeah.
I bought this game called Pick Your Poison. We have no intention of playing it how it's played.
Upside down.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie. In the image, it's backwards to me, so I thought it said "poison your dick," and I was like, "Why?"
I don't know. Some people want to try that.
And those are the same people that want to eat placentas. So, what if the question is, would you rather eat a placenta or a piece of poop? Like that's.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna do laps. I'm gonna disappear behind this fucking haunted mansion. I'm gonna come back in.
You'll be shirtless like an Italian guy who his team just scored.
It's gonna be nuts. So I got this game specifically for the podcast because it is a game of would you rather's, and I thought, well, that would be fun. We've mixed it up into the LORC list of ridiculousness as just kind of extra content, and just see whatever happens. This whole podcast is built on having no idea where we're about to go, so it just seemed like a great inclusion. So, and feel free to pipe in, chat.
Yes.
Would you rather have a 25-pound ball and chain attached to your ankle, or get kicked in the chest by a racehorse?
How long is this ball and chain on me for?
Fair question.
Doesn't say. Let's say 1 month. That seems maybe
think I'd be
somewhere
kicked
close
in
to
the chest.
I would take the ball
I'm
and
also
chain.
curious how far
racehorse?
back I'll fly, and I also want that footage. So
Steph.
I mean, racehorse kick in the chest.
It might just collapse your chest
mean-
and you're done.
I mean, if I end up dying, I accept. That's fine. But if I end up living after to tell the tale,
That's how I go.
and the video,
It's a viral video.
cool.
Can I switch the ball and chain every other day so that my calves will be shredded by the end of the month?
No.
So I'll just have one really good looking calf by the end of the month.
It is attached and locked in on the 1st, and it doesn't get to come off
jeez.
What
until
if
the
you want-
31st. It's a long
What if
month.
you want to get around? Can you just pick up the ball and just carry it with you every now and then? And when you want to stop, you just kind of put it down.
Yeah,
Nah,
Yeah.
kicked in the
Ball
chest.
and chain.
I just want that.
yeah, that's fine.
I want the footage.
Yeah,
But Steph, again,
I know, and
that's
I'm telling
possibly
you,
fatal.
I accept.
And if it's not, it's at least going to crack
mean-
your fucking ribs wide open.
Again,
And that's gonna
I'm gonna
hurt
if I end
bad.
up dying, I accept. If not, then I live to tell the tale. And
the
I got a
mole.
video.
Steph, you'll 100% live if you have a ball and chain on your leg.
But I don't want to carry this ball and chain with
Which
me.
also, ball and chain, but you spend the month doing TikTok dances
Come
with
on,
the ball and chain.
Steph.
Tell me
Savage.
that's
love.
not going to
Did
get
somebody
viral.
what
Yeah, I
the
was
fuck the
gonna
dance is?
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, Steph. No matter what happens, either ball or chain or horse, there's gonna be a viral
true.
video.
No, because I've always
So does
wanted
that
to know what
change
it
your
felt like
opinion?
to get kicked in the
Why
chest.
is that something you want to know?
You've
So
never
this
wondered.
wait,
No!
hold on.
Whoa,
I've
whoa,
always
wait,
had
whoa.
these things where I was like, if I
No.
could be if I could be indestructible, if I could, I would want someone to chuck me just so I could see how far I'd go and what it feels like. But obviously,
Yes,
I'm gonna.
this
I
has
know
come up
there's a chance
before.
of me dying, but I'm still kind of curious. You've never just wondered?
Well, okay, look, if I was indestructible, then yeah,
Go to the chest.
but I'm not.
But you still feel the pain.
Oh no, that's not how that works in comic books.
What, for the ball and chain?
Depends on who you're
I've
talking
always just
about.
been
But
curious. It happens to some people.
I'm thinking Superman or like
Steph,
Colossus
This is the
indestructible.
worst idea you've ever had.
You feel no pain.
This is
What?
just a god awful idea. This is
are you watching
this is
videos
a
of people
really
getting
bad
kicked in
idea
the
that you're
chest?
having right now,
Have you
Steph.
seen how they fly? It's insane.
Yeah, they fly to their
Some of
death.
them- I mean, I'm pretty sure the videos that you see on what do you call it? Like funny and some videos and stuff. I'm sure they're not dead. It got on funniest home video.
You want to win $50,000?
I'm not gonna put somebody dying on that show, even though I'm pretty sure that it's happened. Or like, what's that other show that they'll show at like dive bars and stuff? What is that? Where all those like people do stupid things? What's that show called?
Guy Fieri.
No. It's kind of like
Jackass.
Jackass, but It's just like a bunch of
Masked
like
Singer.
short videos of people doing dumb stuff.
Fail Army.
What's the Fail Army?
The
Like,
internet?
there's plenty of people who get kicked. I mean, people like get kicked by a bull or rammed by one.
Someone in chat says that getting kicked in the chest is not fun, Steph, and I think you have chosen poorly.
What? It's
Speaking
what
for me,
I would
here,
rather do.
Get this. I googled what is
Oh,
the
shit.
PSI of a horse kick.
I don't know what that means.
What does
either.
that mean?
Pounds per
okay.
square inch.
Okay. What else is measured by that?
Any kind of it's common for force.
Metachlorians, yes.
Anything that has like impact.
We no longer
Sorry,
say that word, Jordan. We
units.
call it M count, and I'll accept that and that only.
And a horse kick can be up to 2,000 pounds
Wow!
of force.
You want
And you're
2,000
tiny,
pounds of force
so
in
you're
your chest,
dead.
Steph? You want that?
I don't know. I'm kind of.
I watched an episode of CSI Las Vegas, and a man died because a 400-pound woman was laying on top of him, and he suffocated. It was. I really liked that episode.
That was a
If
good
it's not
episode.
laying on me, I'm just
That's
getting
got
kicked
nothing to
into
do
the
with
air.
impact though. He suffocated.
It's just- I'm-
She didn't crush him.
Yeah.
Don't
We're
take
bonding
this
over
away
the
from me,
random
Jordan.
procedural shows that we watch.
Fine. If I got padding, can I still be kicked? Because I just want to know.
No, you know what, Steph? I think we're not remembering something. You're
Oh,
short.
fuck, it's gonna
so
just
like
kick
the
me in the
horse size,
face.
he's not
He's
going to
gonna
hit your
cave
chest.
in your face.
I'm
He's
gonna
going to kick you in the
die.
face.
We'll get a miniature horse, or we'll put her
We'll
on
get a
an
mini
apple
horse.
box.
We'll get a,
Oh, can I get a mini
We'll
horse?
get
to
a
kick
mini
me?
Clydesdale.
You know how
Yeah,
silly
it'll
that
only
would
be
look?
1,000 square.
Like little
1,000
Sebastian?
pounds psi.
It's gonna like make you bow-legged or like knock your knees in backwards. You know, like
It's gonna concave her chest.
Oh, my boobs are gonna go away. They're gonna just
Yeah,
go inside.
Steph, a horse kick to the chest is gonna make you flat-chested.
you know how Eve has those 2 tattoos of like paw prints on her chest. You're gonna have horseshoes on yours.
Baby, what's that on your chest? Hooves. What? They're hooves.
I volunteered to get kicked by a horse.
Where is? You know what? That Jordan, thank you for that. And then it makes up quick. What's Eve doing?
She's doing stuff.
She probably got a channel
Somewhere.
on like one
Oh,
of them
man.
deep cable or show on one of them deep cable channels
On like BET 54 or something.
TSM or something.
Cooking with Eve. Cooking with Eve. It's kind of like cooking with Coolio.
Oh my god.
Coolio cooks?
We have had this topic so many times.
All right. Now, it is not our place to tell Steph what she would
No, I
rather
think
do.
it is in this situation.
Fair.
Rather do.
If Steph wants to have a death wish, that's up to Steph.
She wants to have a Steph wish.
Please don't do it until this podcast
Fair.
is completely over, because from the 45 minutes of last week's podcast, this podcast sucks without you.
Oh. Well, thank you. Hold on.
We'll just
Let me bow.
we'll just get another Steph.
I
No,
I'll
there
just
can
cut
be
together a
only
bunch of her
one.
appearances.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, we'll get a Steph soundboard. We'll get a Steph board.
So, Anthony, questions about the cards. So, it was you pulled out 2 different cards, and those were both on
Correct.
those 2 cards, and you combined them,
There's
or
2
was it on
different
one
cards.
card? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Fair enough. I mean, we could still do the game.
mean,
too,
no,
I
we can
guess.
keep
That
doing
that was
this.
over
We
very
can just
quickly.
keep doing this.
Well, we don't want to
It's
waste
a
them
pretty
all.
thick fucking deck.
Just make sure you use the
Giggity.
used ones.
Yeah, we
and
could have
put
like
them
a
to the
weekly
side
Would
so
You
they're
Rather,
always
and then
separate.
we do that, and then we go into the game.
I mean, if we want to do both,
Fair enough.
There
burn
you
'em
go.
both.
But because this is first night and a new year, let's do more
Yeah.
of these.
There you go.
okay, fine.
2021. It's already crazy. We don't know if Tanya Roberts
Same with
is dead
Dr.
or
Dre.
alive. It's crazy out
Yes,
there.
that's true.
We know Dr. Dre is still alive. Dre's
She
still
actually
alive. Well-
died today, so she is dead.
One
Oh,
for
bummer.
two.
What happened? Wait, what happened to Dr. Dre?
He had a brain aneurysm yesterday.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up. For real?
Yeah, he's in the
Oh,
hospital.
that sucks.
He's lucid, and he's out of critical care, but they don't know what the extent of the damage is yet.
He's already been out of surgery too. It looks like.
Okay, cool.
Jeez.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I didn't know that.
Hey man, $800 million gets you a lot.
Yeah.
Get you a bed in the ICU.
Yeah, in LA where there's no beds in the ICUs.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Next
Damn, that's
up,
dark.
next up on the pick your poison game.
I like how they call it pick your poison because Would You Rather is already a game.
Yeah.
Which I have, by the way, so we can always just bring that out if we run out of these. It's like,
No access to money for the next 6 weeks, which seems unfair because that's what we've been doing. Or whistle for your waiter's attention whenever you need something when you're out to eat.
Oh.
Oh man, and I suck at whistling.
As Steph is attempting to whistle right now.
Is she attempting or is she doing a bit? Because
No, that's really how I whistle because I don't know how to whistle. So
the
that would
three
be
of us
me.
would totally fake it as a bit.
Yeah.
I heard something for a second.
Yeah. Also, I think she's getting noise gated.
Oh yeah.
Oh really? It blocks that? What's
I mean,
noise
dogs are all going crazy right now. But
Yeah,
we're-
that's
the-
the only thing I know how to. I can't whistle whole songs. I just end up blowing out air.
I once knew someone who could whistle very well, which is not a thing
Yeah,
I
it's-
thought people could do until
it's
I
weird,
heard them.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that shit was like a fucking instrument. I was impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, so
I
no
had
money-
a friend. Yeah.
No money for 6 weeks, or you have to whistle to get your waiter's attention every time you go out to eat. So
I'll just-
or-
Whistle
or
because
an
I don't
asshole.
go out to eat right now, so I could whistle all I want.
Let's imagine this is a world where we can go out.
I mean,
You
I
know
don't
what?
mind
The whistle-
whistling.
Whistling
I
makes
always
you
raise
an
my
asshole,
hand
though.
like a 5-year-old and go.
I will do no money for 6 weeks so I can save money for 6 weeks.
You don't have money. It's you don't get money for 6 weeks.
That's Oh wait. So I could
Yeah, you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
fuck that noise. I'll whistle. I'll whistle
Yeah,
for
so
every
I'll
goddamn
whistle.
Yo, sir, huh?
Yeah, no.
Oh
Yeah, I
wow,
guess
it does
it does.
stop you.
Yeah. all
That's
right.
so weird.
Yeah, like
Check.
whistling makes you an asshole. Like you are just gonna be a fucking dick, and that's uncomfortable to me.
Well, but what if you explain to each and every waiter, you're like, look, I made a bet. Either I don't get paid for the next 6 weeks or I have to whistle. So if you make if everybody's consented on this whistling thing, I think it's okay.
Oh yeah, if they've consented. I mean, again, they'll probably laugh because I can't even whistle.
Yeah,
so
you can
while
do that
I'm
too.
trying to whistle, they'll just come over and give me what I need. I'm pretty sure of it. They'll just
Just
be like,
like-
ma'am,
Also-
stop.
Wait, also, perhaps, the waiter's job is to periodically come back to the table. Maybe you just wait.
While whistling.
I mean, sometimes you got to flag down a waiter though.
Maybe, but perhaps maybe you don't that for that 6 weeks. You're just kind of like, well, I guess I don't need
You
ranch
just
with
accept
this.
whatever service you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
I
I,
mean-
flag down, I like I said, I hold my hand up. Like,
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I already just accept whatever I get from a waiter. I don't want to argue or anything.
You don't want to push back.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever argued, but I've had to flag them down to like, oh, can I get a napkin? Can I get silverware?
can
Stuff
I
like
get
that.
ranch, please?
I just deal with it.
Yeah, he does. He'll be like, they put mayo on my burger, and I'd be like, 1 second, ma'am, you put mayo on his burger. Can you please take that off? Or
But now,
he usually says no.
now you got to go
Scrape it off.
Scrape it.
I
He's
mean,
allergic.
he's tried. He
Wait,
has tried.
does mayo have eggs in it?
Yes.
That's the main ingredient
The
in
main
mayo.
ingredient.
Huh.
Have you ever seen that commercial?
This dumb motherfucker doesn't know what's in mayo.
Ah, fuck! What was that thing?
What
the
do I
bullet?
care?
Like, I learned that in the bullet because I was watching an infomercial for the bullet, and then the guy was just like, "I'm gonna make my own mayo," and then he just puts in the egg whites, and then he just puts in oil, and it fucking made mayo.
Yes, that's all mayo is. It's just eggs and oil.
Yeah, eggs, oil, whipped up.
If you want ranch, it's eggs, oil, and spices.
I guess I've never really
milk.
cared
There's
enough
more in
about it to
ranch.
know what's in it.
Yeah.
I don't use it, so I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Oh. I use mayo sometimes.
It has its
for
place.
Stuff.
Mayo's gross.
What is kazoo? Should I know what that is?
Oh,
Yo, this dumb motherfucker don't know what a kazoo is.
I thought we were still talking about mayo. That's why I was
hold
wondering.
it and it goes.
I know what a fucking kazoo is. I thought it was like a type of mayo. I was confused. I was like, is that like an offset brand of Miracle Whip? I don't
You
know.
know what makes me laugh even more? The sound of a recorder. And I didn't even know it was called a recorder for the longest time.
The what did?
That's
You
not
mean
a
a
recorder.
whistle?
That's not a
whistle?
recorder.
Isn't that
That's
called
a
recorder?
slide whistle.
No.
Yeah, it's a
a
slide
recorder is
whistle.
what we
Yeah.
played in 4th grade. It's the
Hot,
plastic
hot
flute.
crust buns, Steph.
That
Yeah.
was always called a recorder.
You're talking about a
I always
slide
thought it was a
whistle.
stupid name too. Hold on. Recorder.
See, it's not always necessarily the question that we're going to get the fun out of.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's-
the
get us
freaking.
there.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. That's the one that. Okay, but that's almost the same. You just don't have that pulley thing.
Don't do that motion.
She keeps making so many bad hand motions and mouth motions tonight. Like it's
What do you mean?
Don't gif us.
What do you mean?
you know.
I never learned. Or what?
No,
Steph,
go ahead,
pretend
Steph.
that-
Go ahead, Steph.
Pretend that you're stabbing. Pretend that you're stabbing a giant to your side.
Oh.
Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. Don't
Well,
do
you
it.
just did that, and it reminded me of the shake weight. You know, the lady when she goes like this.
Oh, she did it. She did it. It's like
That's
cream
such a
fresh.
stupid fucking toy, but it's a good workout.
It's not a
really
toy.
Exercise
Okay, I know
equipment.
it's not a toy, but it's just like it gives a good workout.
Is
Do
it?
you have
Does it?
one?
No, but I bought a bike pedal.
Like for under your desk?
Yeah.
Or you bought
Are
a
you
single
using it
pedal
right
for a
now?
bike?
No, I'm not doing it right now because it's gonna be it picks up.
Oh, they're noisy.
Yeah.
She bought a single pedal
Yeah, single
no.
pedal
for a bike she doesn't own.
Yeah, no, like the other.
She
like,
holds
this
it at
morning,
night. Someday I'll have a bike to put you on.
I should like obviously sit better.
Building
but,
a
like,
bike piece by piece.
that'd
Hey,
be
DeMonico,
horrible.
remember when that bike pedal swung up and smashed your fucking shin open?
Oh Lord.
The old days.
Oh.
All right, so no access to money for 6 weeks versus having to whistle to get your waiter's attention.
Okay. See,
I
it's
will
no
whistle.
access to money for 6 weeks. That's fine. Savings for 6 weeks. It's not that you don't get paid. It's not that you don't get paid. You just don't have access to that money.
But what if you can't pay
Yeah,
rent?
what if I have to pay my bills? I'd rather whistle. Whistle while I work.
In 6 weeks, you're gonna have to pay rent at least once.
That's what auto pays for, guys. Boom.
I can't auto pay. I never know when there's money in my account. I just give it when it's there.
Oh, baby girl, we need to talk about saving money.
You can't say when you gotta pay
Steph lives
shit.
in America. That's normal.
Yeah, it's
Right?
awful. It's fucking
Hey,
awful.
but she got 600 reasons why not to save this week. So you know.
Oh yeah,
No,
there's
she
nothing.
doesn't.
That's gone. That's all gone.
Dang,
That's
I
all
haven't
gone.
gotten it.
But I
It's like-
paid for what I
like-
needed to pay for, so it's fine.
Like my rent is $650. Like,
Boned.
Oh, everyone just cumulatively says "fuck you" to you right now.
Well, you gotta move to where he is to get shit like
Yeah,
that.
I won't say anything.
Steph, no,
I
don't.
ain't gonna move there. Are you kidding? Ain't no Disneyland.
Ain't no Disneyland where you are right now either.
Yes,
Ooh,
it's
he got
still
a point.
there. No, it's still there.
Yeah.
It's just resting. It's hibernating.
It's just
Wait,
resting.
isn't it open?
Like it's a
Or is it
fucking
just
dragon.
downtown? Because I swear,
It's hibernating.
I swear I see so many people post that they're just walking around. Is that just downtown? Or that
No,
new thing
downtown.
they opened up?
Downtown Disney is open, and the front half of California Adventure is open.
That's
it
what
right
it
now.
is. Because I've been seeing
Yeah.
people at Disney, and I was like, the heck, why are you there? Okay.
Oh, you
They're
want to
stupid.
die?
That's
Cool.
why they're there. Yeah. But Disney World is all open. You can go.
Oh, I
You
saw.
know, you can.
Didn't they like not
know.
close at all, or did they?
No,
No,
they closed. They closed.
I think for like 6 weeks, and then they were like, "Fuck it,
Oh, okay.
we don't
Yeah.
care." We're Florida.
Yeah, I've seen some people go. I've seen some
literally
people
the
leave
slogan.
to go there just so they could go to Disney.
It's weird. It's weird that that they're not the same as Disneyland.
Didn't they open the food places too at Disney?
What do you mean, Anthony?
That isn't it different management at Disney World as opposed to Disneyland? Like, isn't it run by different people, but it's still Disney?
I mean, yes, but Disneyland isn't. It's not their choice not to be closed. The governor won't let them open.
Yeah.
If they had the choice, they would have been open months ago with no fucks to give, like Florida.
So all right. So Disneyland.
It's a state thing.
Okay, so Disneyland, Disney World, like they don't care about us.
No.
What? When did they ever?
Yeah, I'm like, where have you been?
When they
Just 'cause you
decided
get
to
good
make Star Wars Land, they did it for me because that was my dream.
No,
Made my
they
dream
didn't
stop
do it for
people?
you.
Wait.
They did it for the money in your wallet.
Did they stop charging people who pay like annual stuff?
Yeah, I haven't been charged in almost a year.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
Yeah.
that's
No
good.
Richie Rich here.
Okay.
Some got
It's a
annual
monthly
pass.
fee. It's not like I gave it a lump sum.
Could we go to Disneyland together one day? I still want to do
Someday.
that.
Sure.
LoRC
2022.
goes
We're
to
all good to go.
Disneyland.
2022.
Let's
We'll all get
go,
lightsabers.
let's go. Oh yeah,
I
that
could
was
go for
supposed
another
to
lightsaber.
happen.
I'll be like Cal Kestis.
Can I get
What color
that
are you
drink?
going to get, Jordan?
Do they have purple?
They do.
They do.
They
I
do
want a
have
purple
purple.
one.
Yes. I mean, I can't lie to myself. I'm gonna get a red one.
I would just do
Anthony,
it
did you get red or did you get blue?
No, I got purple,
Oh, okay.
and
Right,
then I
right.
bought the white crystal.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I need
it.
to
We
get
have
me a
that
white
discussion.
crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Because
really
I have
cool.
a blue, red, and purple. That's what I got.
That's pretty.
It's.
Do you
fuck.
think?
That's
Do
such
you
a
think
fun
they'll
time.
add a black one now?
Yes.
There's a black crystal, but it doesn't make a black blade.
Yeah, I don't
that's a
think
bummer.
there's no effect that we can do a black blade. Like,
No, there's no way. A black light's just purple.
yeah. Like,
I guess.
I mean, that thing is fucking bright too. Like, I could light up my entire front house. It is so bright.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
All right, we are coming about to the time to wrap this insane shit up. I don't think anyone saw this podcast coming. Thank you so much for spending time. If you've made it this far, holy shit, what a champion you are. We are your specific brand of crazy, and we are happy to have you. If you have yet to do so, please be sure that you are checking in on our social medias, which are at Steph.
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, at LORC Podcast.
Anybody for extra points want to add any of the new ones?
Sure, you
Oh!
can go to TikTok. You can go to YouTube.
I forgot about that. We're on
And
Twitch,
Twitch.
but if you're watching
Yes.
here, you already know that.
I blanked out. I was like, what new ones?
How is our TikTok doing?
Great.
Cool. Good to hear.
It's fantastic.
If you have yet to do so and somehow magically are hearing this podcast but are not subscribed on any particular platform, please do so by subscribing at Leland.
Before I say, just tell you, I will say we did get one new like at TikTok, and that was Steven.
Thank you, Steven.
There's likes on TikTok?
Well,
Yes.
followers, I mean.
Oh, okay.
There's followers and likes on TikTok.
Yes. So we have one
Nice.
follower.
That's awesome.
We can always count on Steven.
49 to go.
That's awesome. I love it.
Would you want me? You want socials? Is that what you asked me?
Nope. The podcast
what-
platforms.
Like where they find the podcast?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you can Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcast, stuff like that.
Okay.
YouTube maybe,
Yes. YouTube.
Twitch, TikTok. Are these all the same things as the other thing?
No.
They're not, but
Jordan, how do they email someone such as ourselves?
you
Let
can
me
email us
have
at
the easy
lrcpodcast@gmail.com.
Nice.
Send us all your placenta stories.
No, don't. Stop. Stop. Don't hit send. Stop it. Keep that shit to yourself. Jordan, we mentioned you're streaming earlier in the podcast. Why don't you remind them where to go?
That's true. You can, if you want to watch my streams, go to twitch.tv/JordanIsABear. I have been streaming a lot more stuff lately. This week, Steph and I were playing through We Were Here Too, which is a first-person puzzle game where one person is in an escape room, basically, and the other person has to give that person instructions on how to solve puzzles.
And important details.
That's worth a watch.
It was. It was great.
And Steph, if they want to then follow you on the internet, where do they find you?
You could see how my isolation has been going on Instagram. At STEPHUHNOIDS. Oh yeah, and Twitter. I post stuff sometimes. Oh yeah, and Twitch. I post things there. I post shit. That's basically it. There you go.
She got there eventually, guys.
Yeah. It's like a whole circle.
Leland, you're on the internet. How do people find?
You can find me at Facebook and Instagram at Leland Pierce Art. I draw stuff.
You draw shit. Wait,
Fair
no,
enough.
that makes it sound bad. You draw great stuff.
Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's mediocre.
I love
It's
your
always
artwork,
good.
though.
Sometimes it's great.
That is true. Sometimes it's fucking great. I get real proud of myself too. I'll be like,
Good.
look at that.
I'm glad that you do.
That's awesome.
Oh, also, yes, follow me on the other social media platforms, Instagram, all that stuff. You could watch this really dumb video I made for the sweater I'm wearing right now.
No.
I did watch that video.
My mom called me afterwards. She's like, your dad thought you were in New York. What am I talking about? Go to my Instagram and find out. Jordan is a bear.
There you go. There you go.
And if you want to whistle at me, find me at Spooky the 13th on Instagram and Twitter. So until next week, I am Anthony, and going in alphabetical order, we are...
I'm Jordan.
Oops, that's not alphabetical.
It's
I
It's
equated
fun.
alphabetical to the top person. Like, we're gonna just do a little square and go back to you. And for some reason, that's how it worked in my brain. But that's not how alphabeticalness works.
not even close.
Nope, not at all.
And you have belittled so many for fucking up the alphabet.
Yeah, I'm really good at the alphabet too. That's what's shitty about this whole thing. I'm tired.
So I'm Anthony.
Goodbye.
Did Anthony
Freeze.
just...
Fuck, are you
Everyone take a
kidding?
picture. Let's smile like him. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Why is he always freezes at the most inopportune moments? Like,
I don't know. If he's
we're
gonna...
literally trying
Wait,
to fuck
if
off.
he calls, you're ready.
No, because he doesn't have the thing.
Oh, dang it. Never mind. You're not ready at all.
Should we just stop?
I mean...
That's beautiful, beautiful
I mean,
timing.
we were ending it, so we could
true.
just end it and be like,
Okay.
all right, we ended it for you.
I
Because
can't
we
end
were
it like he usually does. So if you enjoyed watching our podcast, we'll see you next time.
No,
What?
he always says something weird like,
if you enjoyed this podcast, we'll see you next time.
No, it's always something like, if you enjoyed my sexiness, holla at your boy at something spooky 13th on some social medias or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you want to whistle at my table, we'll see you next time. Right? Isn't that what he
I mean,
says?
that works. I mean, he's never said that at all, but that works.
Okay.
This is the worst outro.
Or is it the best outro? Because we don't know what we're doing.
I don't know,
Nah,
but
fair.
usually we end with, okay, see you later, bye!
Yeah,
Yes, bye, everybody.
Bye.
And...
Did everyone freeze or is it just me?